Hiya, so here we are making marmalade. So, the first bit is the head. So in the last video I talked about having different coloured ears. So I found this pinky colour, so I've cut out so I can have pink inserts to the ears. Okay, so you get your two head pieces and I'm going to put them together, and then you sew around the head, leaving the back dart open and the bottom of the neck open. So you can, I think, sorry, I'm just trying to get you in position now for the sewing machine. It's so you can put the ears in the darts, and it's so you can stuff the head and turn it. So I'm just going to do that bit. Ethan, remember to use a quiet voice. Watching Toy Story and got Woody out, so joining him in the film. Okay, so just put a couple of pins in to help me keep it all nice and straight. That's not straight though. So does it give us a stitch, a sewing margin? It doesn't. It doesn't say 1/4 inch or anything. Hold on, yes it does. 1/8 seam allowance included. 1/8 is tiny. So if that's 1/4, it's half of that again. That little tiny margin there, which is absolutely teeny, 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 tiny. That's so small. Okay. Literally as close to the edge as you can get it with. I'm using quite a nice short stitch length. Right, that's around that bit. Ethan, remember for me, please. That is catching it on, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, and I'm just going to do that bit down there. And that is that bit done. So then it says, do we have to clip the seams or anything? Machine stitch around the head, leaving the open where indicated, blah 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 blah. Okay. I'm not sure I'm reading this right, because it hasn't put any ears and it's telling me to sew up the gusset. Meat marmalade. Let's talk about the eyes. Position the gusset at the back of the head so that the seat matches. Machine stitch the gusset from edge to edge, turn right side up, making sure to gently ease out all the curves. Stuff the head until very firm with toy fill. The head circumference should be around 19 centimetres. Leaving anything indicated. It hasn't said anything about the ear. So here's the ears. Cut 2 ears from cream felt, cut 2 from the machine stitch all the way around. Leaving them indicated. Cut pipe cleaner, fold it in half, mould along the sides. Pipe cleaner inside the ear and up through. Yeah, pin the ears so you sew the ears on afterwards. I thought it would be, oh, my fluffy hair. Good lord. Towel it down by the sea today. Bit of fuzzy thing, get to me. There you go, see, you learned it every day. Right, so we gusset the back of the head so the seams match, machine stitch the gusset from edge to edge and turn right sides up. Right. Okay then. See, just trust it. Don't question it, just trust it. Just because you made it some way before, made some things another way. So this middle seam here is going to be a thicker part to kind of go over. Okay. Nice thin stitch. Seam allowance on. Okay, so that's the head gusset done. So then it says turn it the right side out. Right, so my eyes markers coming right through to the other side. And no, they're not. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a little hole with my seam ripper for where I'm going to put my safety eyes. Because I'm not going to sew on glass eyes like in the book. I'm going to use safety eyes. I just prefer them. But I know that that bit's done, so because it's quite a tight little hole, you're putting it through. Ooh, there we go, right. Let's smooth this out with my trusty favourite little tool thing. That seems to dip in a little bit. Okay, so in the book it then talks about stuffing the head and sewing the eyes on, which is the black bead, and then sewing on the face. So I'm going to put my eyes in now before I stuff. I don't think I even let you see me sewing then, did I? Let me show you what I'm doing. Okay, so I'll put those little holes in, so just got to find those little holes. I didn't do them very deep, did I? Where's that side? There we go. It's so stiff to get on. Oh, there we go. That's one. So the other one should be around here somewhere. Can I see the hole? Right. And on it goes. There we go. then it says stuff it very firmly with toy fill. Okay, darling. Can you not shout there, my angel? So with the filling, break it up so it's all bitty. You don't want hard lumps in it, and this lets you fill in spaces and stuff with it really well. Just making sure it gets into the nose nicely. You're always surprised by how much stuffing it takes. Or I am anyway. So let's see how much that is around, what did she say? 7.5 inches, 19 centimetres. Is that round from the nose? 7.5 inches. Ah, perfecto. You could always add a little bit more stuffing before you sew the head to the body, couldn't you? If it feels a bit like... Right, that feels better. Okay, then it says get some embroidery thread, and it says 2 strands of black embroidery thread, stitch 2 tiny black stitches either side of the pointed nose and 1 long back stitch down the seam face for the mouth. So I'm going to use 1 strand and fold it over. So if you think that your, or an animal's nose or a human nose is in line with the eyes.
Mum?
Yes, my darling?
The vampire's head fell off.
Oh, from the Halloween decoration?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll pop it back in the drawer. You don't need that till next Halloween. Mummy will fix it, don't worry. So.
I can fix it too.
You could. You just mark it. I think like that. So I've gone from the bottom and out. Why do I do that? Okay, from the middle. See, that's the bottom of the mouth. This is the bottom of the nose. So I'll go and then I'll go back through that loop like that. And then I'm going to go to the other point. Actually, I might come up just a millimetre more. So now I'm going to come down to that blue dot there. It's getting a bit hard to push through. There we go. Ethan, being very noisy, my darling. Now I'm just going to pull this through a French knot, pull it out the bottom of the head. Right. Ethan, please, darling. That is not working.
What?
I can't say. This preschool toy. Yeah, kind of tense, aren't you? Oh, Mr. Lightyear, now I'm curious. What does a space ranger actually do? He's not a space ranger. He doesn't fight evil or shoot lasers or fly. Excuse me.
I've got it jammed now. Right, job's a good one. There we go. So I pulled it a bit tight there, but that will loosen up in a minute. So that's the head completed with the sewing detail on. So as we saw just a minute ago, the next bit is now, there we go. It's ears, it definitely needs ears because that looks freakish. It took a long time actually, sorry for my babbling and messing around. Anyway, definitely need ears. So that'll be the next video. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Goodbye.